Hey everyone, my name is Travel Bay. In a couple of moments, I'm going to take you along for the journey and answer a couple of questions about what brought me to the app and how my experience has been so far. Thank you for flying through the world of Travel Bay, listening to my journey, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started.
What made you decide to join MeetMe?
I first got on MeetMe because I was getting out of a situationship, and I was honestly looking for a distraction. So I wasn't ready to start dating, but the pandemic was going on. I was like, maybe I could just find someone to talk to kind of keep me a little distracted, to kind of get my mind off of this other person that I was talking to. So I honestly joined for a distraction. And yeah, I had no idea that live streaming even existed.
How has streaming changed your life before and after the pandemic?
Live streaming put me in a different mood. Like I would get online and I would immediately like just feel like super energetic, and like this fun spirit would come about me, and it was just like almost like a light switch with my mood and my mental like state of what was going on. So it was very helpful. And plus I'm a I don't I, I'm a widow, so I've been a widow for 4 years. And the winters are always very tough for me because it's cold outside. You can't really be around people as much. So it's always been kind of a tough time. And with the pandemic, I'll be honest, I was very afraid of like what that winter would look like for me. And I will be honest, I tell people all the time, I think live streaming for me was like a godsend. Anytime I needed it, it was there for me. And it was just, I met so many amazing people, and just hearing so many people's story is like you're in this unique space of all of these different unique people that you probably wouldn't ever have a chance to be around. And everyone is like on the same level playing field. And I love that type of sense of community. And it was almost like in high school, you have like in the cafeteria, all these different people at the table, and you choose like, oh, I'm going to sit with these people because I'm popular, and these are my people. I'm going to sit with them. But it's like on here, it's like every day you can sit with a different group of people and you never feel out of place. It's like, oh, I'm gonna sit with the jocks today. Oh, I'm gonna sit with the really smart kids today. I'm gonna sit with the quiet kids. And it was just kind of a sense of community that was very, very different from any social experiment I've ever dealt with. So it's been a like such an amazing, exciting little hidden gem for me that I feel like I just don't know what the last year would have looked like without it.
So tell us about your show, Save the Date. How did that come to life?
Deal of doing a blog or a vlog. And I wasn't sure how to do it. I even recorded a couple of episodes. And I'll be honest, I felt so awkward on the camera. I was like, no, maybe I just do a voice because I just felt very, very uncomfortable. So it's weird that I started live streaming and enjoying it so much. But when I reached out to him, I had one idea, and we got to talking, and he just asked me a couple of questions, and it led us to, ironically, a show about exactly what I do in real life. Which I was like, wait a minute, I'm trying to get away from this. Like, I'm not really planning events right now. But it was really fun, like a fun way of bringing my real life into my streaming life. Because we have different names here. There's certain parts about ourselves that we don't share, and so that was one of the things that kind of kept a little hidden. But so when we talked about the show, I was like, yeah, save the date with Travel Bay. Like it makes perfect sense. So, and it's funny because I started planning events on stream anyway. Like I was doing different types of events to help streamers like get to know more people, get faves, games for us to get like gifts. And so it kind of made perfect sense with what I was already doing. And so, yeah, I love the idea. Chris is so smart. Like he is just the way his brain works is kind of like, dang, he's really good. So when he came up with the idea, we came up with it together. I just knew that that's probably it made perfect sense. So I'm looking forward to, as I'm getting back into event planning a bit more, actually bringing a realistic um, show, not so more just like talking about things, but actually letting people see kind of behind the scenes of what those things look like. So I'm very excited about that.
Have you met up with anyone from the app?
A girl I met like when I first started streaming, and I call her my sister. And I literally think she's my sister. Like, we argue like real sisters. And so I met her back in March. Me and another one of my friends decided to go to Florida to meet her. And we went there for 5 days, and it was so much fun. And then from there, we all decided, because the next month was my birthday, and a couple of people were jealous. They didn't get to meet us. And so for my birthday, we met in Vegas, and I met like, I think it was 12 people from online. Yeah, like they all flew from like different places. So it was a lot of fun.
That's So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself really focusing more on content driven things that are very, very, that are parallel with what my real life is. Like, I want to have like a traveling stream where I'm taking people who aren't able to afford traveling. I want to kind of be able to take people with me on that. So I've already been reaching out to like a lot of different resorts and places about trying to get with them about coming in and how they feel about me live streaming from these different locations. I've gotten a couple of people to agree to, like, they've offered me discounts. I have 2 resources offer me to come there free. And I'm also an author. And so I'm working on another book, and I want to kind of bring that part into it. And it's just, I want to make this space for me in social media mirror my real life. So I just want to continue to, do the things that make me happy and bring me joy, and hopefully bring other people joy while doing it.
Is there anything else you would like to share?
I just hit my 50 milli, so that was exciting. I'm looking forward to my little plaque. Because where else in the world am I able to sit at home in the comfort of my home, have my daughter here, and not have to be away from her, and connect with so many amazing people? And it's very beneficial. So it's like, if you can't complain about something that there's no other way to do the exact same thing. But I feel like the MeetMe group honestly does a really good job in trying to make this space really a happy space for us.